Neo is being canceled by the LGBTQIAA plus, the alphabet crew.
The alphabet people.
Because he said some really controversial things. Let's see what got Neo in so much trouble to the point where he had to come out to Instagram and try to basically cap for his life. Like, don't get me, understand. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what got him in trouble. Let's take a listen. Oh, it's Vlad TV, huh? Vlad, you trash.
Fuck Vlad.
The LBGT, I have no problem with with nobody.
Right.
The issue with the LBGT, I have no problem with with nobody. Okay,
Right.
Love who you love, do what you do.
Exactly.
I just personally come from an era where a man was a man and a woman was a woman, and it wasn't but two genders, and that's just how I rocked.
Me
now,
too.
you could identify as a goldfish if you feel it.
Right.
I don't care. That ain't my business. It becomes my business when you try to make me play the game with you. I'm not finna call you a goldfish, but you want to be a goldfish, you go be a goldfish. It's all
Amen.
good. I mean,
Well said.
it's just, we live in a weird time, man. We do.
We do.
live in a time where a person will have a mental breakdown in front of their camera.
Right.
Wait, let me wipe balance. No,
That's crazy, right?
what the hell is that? Like, if you are of sound mind enough to find the light,
Right.
and
Exactly.
then break down,
Exactly.
ain't nothing wrong with you.
Right. No, there is something wrong with
There's
you.
something wrong with you.
there is
Ain't
something
nothing
wrong
wrong
with
with you. Like, man.
Right,
it's just, I
right.
don't know.
You're adding to it.
What's going to happen? Did
Jody,
he say
wait,
something?
wait,
What
wait,
I miss?
Wait. What, so far, did he say anything that was not appropriate, crazy, controversy, cut off? What? Anything?
No.
1 + 1 = 2 over here, nigga.
So, Joe, you good? We heard nothing offensive, right?
No.
E-Man, did you hear anything offensive?
It's coming up, though. I'm sure of it.
But maybe it is. But so far, a minute in, I ain't heard shit incorrect.
Okay.
Let's continue.
Continue.
It's not how we deal with life,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And a lot of people want pity, self-pity. And I don't like that.
That was one thing that was not allowed in the house that I grew up in. It's like, okay,
That's the...
get your cry out,
Right.
give that its moment. But once it's done, keep moving.
That's right.
We're not going to sit and dwell in sorrow. We're not going to
No.
sit and dwell in anger. We're going to give those emotions the moment that they deserve.
Amen.
We're going to respect those emotions. But then we're going to get up and continue moving, because it's not about the fall. You can fall a million times. You get up 1,000,001. That's the way I was raised.
Me too.
Yeah, like, all right, that hurt. Go ahead, cry.
Now they
My grandfather
pamper,
taught me
oh
that.
my God. And
Trigger
let's go to the
warnings.
house.
What the hell is a trigger warning?
Ain't no trigger warning.
Exactly.
It's just when I
It
just
is
don't know
weird
when
times.
the world became so sensitive. Like comedians can't tell jokes no more.
No.
Like, everybody's offended. It's a joke. It's
Right.
a comedian.
Right.
It's a joke. You're not supposed to take it serious. It's a joke.
Right.
His literal job is to joke. And you
About
want-
everyone.
About everyone
Right.
and everything.
Bring back Louis C.K.
And people want to get offended and like, don't say that. That's triggering. Oh my God. You know what?
Yeah.
Sit in your house by yourself.
Exactly.
It annoys me. It annoys
I mean,
me.
anything can trigger you. A light can trigger you. A smell can trigger you. So, I mean, we got to walk on eggshells. Well, that's what they
Listen,
want us to.
That's what they want us to do.
But
My generation,
I'll be
there were no
damned.
trigger warnings. Okay, you got up and you kept moving. That's
Right.
kind of what it has to
We
be.
was kicked outside. We would come inside before the lights go down.
Exactly.
That's exactly why mental illness
Yes.
is through the
Yes.
roof. That's why school shootings are through the roof. That's why mass shootings are through the roof. That's why depression is through the roof, bro. All of that is tied to social media, bro.
Yes.
And the weakness of our society, bro. Social media has made us weaker as a society, bro.
No, we can
Like,
highlight it, nigga.
Motherfuckers like
It highlighted that shit, nigga. It exposed. Nigga,
No.
I think it exposed it.
no,
I think
no,
it exposed. I think
no,
it-
because
I
social
think that
media
was-
is a product of the children.
No, the social media was going to
The young ones.
They was always weak. That's my theory.
No, because
They
Black
was always
Planet's been
weak.
out for a long time, and there's a
Black
lot of
Planet's
niggas that was never on
we're
Black
highlighted-
Planet.
We're highlighting
MySpace.
Okay, this is
For
what
the kids.
This is what social media did. It highlighted the weak people, and then we were able to
No.
disidentify
No.
the motherfuckers from
No,
the bullshitters. That's what I think.
it opened
People
up. It
fake on
opened up the
social media.
softness of weak people and said, "Your voice
Or
matters too.
highlighted them.
You can say this
Gave
too."
them a voice. Gave them
No.
an equal voice. It gave them an
No.
equal voice to the
It-
niggas that matter. That's how I look at it.
If you can cancel someone out of their
Hey, my
mansion
nigga, I was
because
taught-
they say something,
That's
nigga,
bullshit.
I was
that's
taught there's a pecking order.
bullshit.
Nigga, you went to Dorsey, nigga. There's a pecking order, my nigga. If you couldn't back up the shit you was talking, you got your ass beat. In social media, everybody can talk. But if that nigga can back up the shit he was talking, he talking shit.
I'd rather get beat up in a back alley and thrown in a dumpster, nigga, than lose my livelihood, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, okay. That's how
They're canceling people and they can't take care of they're losing their apartments, their families, and shit is gone, bro, and they're killing themselves.
But see, okay, so that's the result of it. That's the result, which I agree with, and you have to acquiesce to it because that's today's world. But before we can change what we're pointing out, we have to identify where all this bullshit.
All right, we'll get into that in a minute. We'll get into it, but we know that Neo, is he done with saying the things
exactly
that
We got bumps and bruises. We just washed it off with the hose outside.
Yeah, he was good. Come on, man.
It's totally different
We
times.
need to get back to them days. I feel like I feel like parents have almost forgotten what the role of a parent is.
Amen.
It's like, okay,
Lost control.
if your little boy comes to you and says, "Daddy, I want to be a girl," and you just let him rock with that, you just let
Right.
he's fine.
Right.
Oh, they coming for you now, nigga. They coming for you now, nigga. Oh, you don't want to let your 5-year-old become a girl if he was a boy? Oh, shame on you. What type of father are you? Back in my day, we call that child abuse.
Yeah.
I still call it that, nigga.
Shit.
I say it with my
You
whole
know what?
chest.
They don't understand black culture then.
I don't even
Hey,
think black
what
culture is culture.
Zendaya Wade?
Zendaya's a half
Zanier
breed, she
Wade?
don't count.
Dwayne Wade, daughter boy.
Dwayne Wade is he's a rich,
Zaire?
new age
Zaire Wade.
motherfucker that can do whatever he wants. We don't care. He does not represent the
His
masses
parents
of
is
black
weird, so, you
culture.
know.
He don't represent the monolith of how black
black
culture,
culture.
especially the one I was raised. Hell no. I was raised with Southern culture. That shit didn't fly.
But you do know black culture is
Not saying
toxic,
that-
though.
It's not about it being toxic. It's about there's a million. We're talking about the millions that are raised, not the 1 or 2 people that were able to come out of the community and do what they want.
I wouldn't say black culture.
We're
I
highlighting
would
the
say- I
Dwayne
would say
Wade, but
more-
that's not the norm.
I would say more of society, how society is. People are running more with society. It's not about a racial type of thing. It's what society is going.
They're
by now.
highlighting the racial part.
You're-
So
you know,
I'm highlighting
if,
that.
If as a boy and a girl, white or black or Asian, whatever, if the parent, back in the day, it was already point that if a boy is going to be with a girl and a girl is going to be with a boy. Nowadays, it's like you could be whatever you want to be nowadays. You want to be this, you could be that, you could be that. And that's how society is right now.
They're changing that's how our society is in the United States. You can't do that shit in other words. You can't make that same statement over there in
Let's see
fucking
what
Dubai.
else. Let's see what else get him in trouble.
And where did he get that
If
from?
you let this 5-year-old boy decide to eat candy all day, he's gonna do that.
Exactly.
Like when did it become a good idea to let a 5-year-old, let a 6-year-old, let a 12-year-old make a
That's
life-changing decision for themselves?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Right.
Like I don't understand.
Yes.
Right.
And to medicate
Yes, I
these
don't
young
get that
kids that
either.
are 5, 6, growing up and knowing that it affects their brain, it affects their organs,
Right.
it makes them sick. But they're not allowed to do drugs. They're not allowed to do alcohol.
Right.
We can medicate
He
them
can't
up.
drive a car yet, but he can decide his sex.
It's
Right,
sex.
right. What sexual orientation, and he can cut off his pee and that to me that makes no sense
And
whatsoever.
I don't know if this is true, but I heard a rumor that they either passed or are trying to pass a law in LA that states if your child comes to you and asks to do some of these things and you say no, they can take your kid from you.
Yeah, that's true. Just passed in California.
That does that.
Wow. So if your kids say, I want to be a girl,
And you
say
somehow
no,
inhibit
somebody
that.
could just come up, all right, for sure, we can take your kid got to come with us.
Hey, my
now."
nigga, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, my nigga.
Hey,
I
yo,
don't
I
like-
need that law. Somebody look that up.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
that bullshit.
Hey,
that ain't
hey,
real.
Chat.
That ain't no
Hey,
law.
Chat, do us a favor.
That ain't
Look
no
up-
law.
Look up
Look that up.
California law.
That shit don't exist.
In California law,
That's
look
cap.
that up.
I'm calling cap, nigga. We have not
wait a
degenerated
minute.
this far, this quick below the
minute.
level. No
That's-
way,
that's-
my
nah,
nigga.
bruh.
No way. I'm in LA, nigga. I'm about to be about this bitch.
That's crazy.
Nah, bro.
No way that we as a society have degenerated that low.
That's crazy.
For what, bro?
So my
Like,
son or daughter
a-
says, Daddy, I want to be a boy.
This is
Okay, you're not about to be a boy. You're a little girl. And she could tell, my daddy don't want me to be a boy. So they
when
can come take my
did
daughter away from
becoming
me.
a man become
What?
such a bad thing?
That's crazy.
Like when? Like this is
That
crazy.
makes no sense.
They want us to have no control over our children
Like, I don't get it.
in schools
I don't
and
get it.
hospitals.
Yeah.
Because one thing is true, they want to F the shit out of our kids. That's for sure.
Right.
They want to F our kids. Shout out to Sound of Freedom. Y'all go watch Sound of Freedom.
Make sure you see
It's
it.
real.
Yeah.
These sickos want to F our kids.
Facts.
Libraries.
Yeah.
They just want to manipulate. you got to understand when they're so young and they're already, that's
Impressionable.
That's right.
I'm curious, does that same energy be kept with women and men? Don't women demonize men who are older for getting at younger women because they have a younger mentality?
Yeah.
But you're okay as a society for warping a child's mentality to be a certain way? That's the same goddamn thing, even worse.
I agree.
A 19-year-old's brain, an 18-year-old's brain is fully developed. She could say what cock she want to sit on. Yep. If she want to sit on a 40-year-old man's cock, a 50-year-old man's cock, that's her prerogative.
As long as she's above 18.
But we're talking about children who haven't even developed their brains yet.
Right. Adolescents still don't know what they want.
You're giving them that authority, nigga. You're giving them that power. That is fucking crazy to me, my nigga. I'm sorry, my nigga.
So we see men get shamed for getting with young girls. If I'm 38 years old, I get with somebody half my age, she 19. People look at me like I'm crazy. Yeah, why so?
You're a sicko, yeah.
But we can look at 5-year-olds and change them from boys to girls and shit when they don't have the brain capacity. Why you getting with her? She's a kid. She's only 19. She ain't experienced the world yet. You predatory on her because she don't know nothing. You an old man. You should know better than that. Put that same energy to these motherfuckers with these kids.
Yeah.
To these parents that are trying to change their kids' sexualities.
Yeah.
The laws that are trying to put in place to
that was probably made by a fucking child molester.
What?
The same nigga that signed that law
bro,
probably fucked the fuck.
Bro, we're in the end times, bro.
Yeah,
we are in the end times in this motherfucker.
This is wild.
Holy freak.
Yeah, this is wild, my nigga. No, I'm not with this at all. Y'all crazy.
Nada put the link to the sheet. Let me see where that sheet go. Where that sheet go, Nada? It's real? BG4 looked it up. He said it's real. It's a law right now in this. I'm trying to open this motherfucker. There we go. California bill aimed at protecting LGBTQ youth encourages parents to affirm their child's gender identity. Okay. The California Assembly Judiciary Committee advanced a bill Tuesday at protecting the youth encourages parents to affirm. It encourages parents to affirm. So it's not demonized. It's not illegal.
No, but that's a step.
Assembly bill. You're right. Assembly Bill 957, also known as the Transgender, Gender Diverse, and Intersex Youth Empowerment Act, was created by this woman. The initial legislation said courts deciding custody cases must consider whether each parent affirmed the child. Oh my God, they're gonna give custody in custody hearings. They'll give custody to the dad or the mom depending on if they affirm them as their gender, bro.
You see, that's
so you mean to tell me if a little boy is being treated perfectly by his father, gives him everything, but the little boy says, I want to be a girl,
I want to be Roberta,
and
not Robert.
And then they go to court, and the mom says, and the judge asks,
I acknowledge he's Robert. He's Roberta.
The judge asks, who is the better parent, and they see that the father's the better parent, but then the judge says, who affirms this child's gender?
Right.
Me, judge. That's my little baby girl.
Right.
All right. You clearly have and they gonna get custody.
Right. Yes.
Get the freak out of here with that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's nuts.
AB 97 encouraged parents who support their TGI children by making it clear that affirming a child's gender identity is part of the health, safety, and welfare of the child. Oh! It allows courts to consider a parent's affirmation of their child gender when making decisions about visitation and custody. If you have a child going through that system, a judge has discretion, like they do looking at the totality of circumstances related to the health, safety, and welfare of a child to consider different factors. Who's the mother of a trans child? Someone who said one of the factors, not the factor, but one of the factors would be parents' affirmation of a child's gender identity. The bill also requires courts to strongly consider that affirming a child's gender identity in the best interest of the child when one parent doesn't consent to a child's legal name change to confirm. Oh my God!
Why the fuck does a kid get that much authority, bro? That's
where's it? According to the Trevor Project, 45% of LGBTQ youth considered attempting suicide in the past year. More than half of them identify as transgender and non-binary. Have we ever thought that there might be an imbalance going on? Like none of these kids are sick in the head, none of them, or maybe they're just kids saying that they want to be that. I remember when kids said, I want to be the Easter Bunny.
Right.
I'm Santa Claus. So when the kids say, I'm Santa Claus, pretend to be Santa. I'm Santa Claus. Hi, how you doing? What's your name? Santa Claus? Oh, hi. And the adults will say, hi, Santa Claus. How are you doing? I'm fine. I'm going to go give presents to all the kids everywhere. Call me Princess Diana. Because kids play imagination.
Yeah.
Where's the reaffirming of them growing up? I don't see none of that in the fucking law.
Where is it that truly that you protect the kids though from they?
I don't see that. I don't see that. I ain't see not one.
Because the thing is though, it's like you're giving these kids the options of doing what they want to do, and like you said, kids are kids. Anybody, so that means if my daughter says she just play around somebody here,
it now heads to the California Senate for a vote. It hasn't been voted on yet.
It might pass, and it might pass. Oh, we live in this state.
Gotta fight that.
You can't fight it. We live it, nigga.
Nah, nigga, like
it's gonna pass.
Hey, all right, so basically, Neo, everybody's coming for Neo for saying that there's only 2 genders. They're coming at Neo for saying, how dare you tell a 5-year-old that he can't be a girl?
Said. That's not what he didn't even say there was only 10 genders. That's not what he said. He said in his household, this is what he believed. Yeah. And this is how he was raised.
So if you ask him, he says there's only 2 genders.
He's entitled to his opinion.
Neo believes there's 2 genders. Yes. He said, I'll play your game, but in his world, there's only 2 genders.
Right. If I'm playing, but he's not enforcing his belief on other people.
No.
He's entitled to his opinion, bro. He's entitled to his opinion. Everybody have their right to their own opinion of how he feel in his life and how you feel in your life. Nobody should justify to tell me what I can't say and what I can't do. You should be able to do what you do, and I should be able to do what I do.
This is so disheartening, bro. All right, so they came for Neo to basically cancel him for these beliefs, and he came out and said, this shit is out of hand. From the horse's mouth, I will not be bullied into apologizing, and he had this to say.
All right, listen. I normally don't give too much of a damn about what y'all think about what I do, what y'all have to say about what I say, whatever. I normally don't care because, like I said, opinions ain't special. Everybody got one. However, this is something I feel very strongly on, and I need y'all to hear this from the horse's mouth, not the publicist's computer. So check this out. First and foremost, I do not apologize for having an opinion on this matter. I am a 43-year-old heterosexual man raising 5 boys and 2 girls, okay? That's my reality. Now, if my opinion offended somebody, yeah, sure, I apologize for you being offended because that wasn't my intention. My intention is never to offend anybody. However, I'm entitled to feel how I feel. I'm absolutely entitled to feel how I feel the same way you are entitled to feel how you feel. I ain't asked nobody to follow me. I ain't asked nobody to agree with me. I was asked a question and I answered the damn question. Okay. I have no beef with the LGBTQIAA plus community whatsoever. I ain't got no beef with y'all. Do whatever the hell it is you want to do. Do what you want to do with your kids. However, somebody asked my opinion on this matter, and this is how I feel. I will never be okay with allowing a child to make a decision that detrimental to their life. I will never be okay with that. I don't care. I definitely plan to educate myself a little bit more on this matter. However, I doubt that there's any book anywhere or any opinion that somebody's going to tell me that's going to make me okay with letting a child make a decision like that. That's just period, point blank, and that's how I feel. If I get canceled for this, then you know what? Maybe this is a world where they don't need a Neo no more, all right? And I got no problem with that. I'm a hustler, all right? I'll figure it out. I got kids to raise, and I'm going to do that regardless.
Say that
so,
shit,
with that
Neo.
being said, y'all have a good day.
Hey, man, y'all need to go on Spotify right now and start playing the Year of the Gentleman album.
Yeah, bro.
The Year of the Gentleman album, my nigga. That shit is fire, bro. Miss Independent up in this bitch, bro. Neo, say that shit again with your chest 3 times, bro.
Facts.
I 100% respect this man for saying that, bro, because he just lives in reality, bro.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with calling Michael Michelle. Heck, if you look like a fire tranny, I might, but don't get this shit twisted, my nigga. Don't get it twisted. If someone asks me, hey, is that a man? I'll be like, yup. But if she wants me to call her Michelle, I'll call her whatever she wants. I'll call her a woman too. But that's for her sake, because I don't want her to hurt. I don't want a trans to hurt. I don't want to hurt their feelings.
Right.
Because I love people. I don't want to hurt people. I want to please people. But if we talk about logic and shit, my nigga, if you're into this shit, bro, then you need to be doing that shit in the rest of daily life, nigga. Test fire and see if it's hot. See if water will make your skin wet. We need to go ahead with our kids, bro. Hey, if we gonna let them change their identity, then we need to go ahead and see what it look like for getting them to go to the club and shit. We need to lower the ages of
Right, let
18
them
years
drink.
old in the club.
Let them drink.
Let them drink. Let them get in the club at
Let 'em-
13.
yeah.
Why can you not be at the club at 13?
Right.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why can't the age of consent be 12?
Yeah.
Why has it got to be 17 or 16 or 18?
This ain't-
Make it 12. If this child can
Right.
choose to be a woman when he was a boy, if you're going to give that much responsibility to a child to change their identity, their gender, their name, let him get in the club.
Right.
And let him suck on Billy's cock in the
Right.
back, nigga.
Right.
Let
him
it
live this
happen.
reality.
What are we doing? That's the end result that they want.
Yeah.
That's what they want. It starts here. This is the start, my nigga. The end game, kids walking down the street. What's up, man? Shoot, you look cute.
They wanna go
What's
back.
happening?
Sounds
How
like-
old are you? I'm 9. Too old.
Sounds like the 1920s.
My nigga.
Sounds
Too
like-
old.
Hey,
Oh, man.
bro.
Shoot. You still, you know your ABCs yet? Yeah. You know your timetables? Up to 10. Oh, you too advanced for me, young one. I need something more fire than that, man. You ain't hooked on phonics. I need something, man. You still got your pacifier and shit? You still got a blankie that you take around with you and shit? That's what they want in the streets. That's what they want, my nigga. That's
my God.
That's the 100, bro. Man, man, take that shit away, bro. What you think about this shit, bro?
I think this shit is insane. I mean, as I say, shout out to Neo for speaking his truth and how he feel about this. I feel the same way as this man does. I feel like a person should never be muted by their voice.
Right.
They should be able to speak up on how they feel, what they feel, and what they feel like. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should never be able to tell another person, oh, because you don't like this, something's wrong with you, or you don't feel what I feel, so that's a problem. I'm not gonna feel what you feel. I'm not gonna like what you like. That's my opinion. I shouldn't have to be able to be the same sound opinion as you. And how the world is right now, to me personally, every time I see this world, I feel like I'm in a damn Looney Tune world because the shit keep getting crazier and crazier and crazier. And I just don't understand this. But I mean, like, I'm not a parent, but if I was a parent, my child is, as a parent, my job is to teach my kid, to guide my kid. My kid don't make the decisions yet until they're old enough to make those decisions, not as 4 or 5 years old. And I think that's wrong. And I think for society to even believe and still be like, oh, well, you know, you should be able to do that. They're kids. They're our kid. Exactly. They are a kid. They don't know what the fuck they want. They still lost.
Right.
So giving that type of thing for a kid to have that type of power, something sick with the individual agreeing with that. I get it that there are people who are suicidal and situations like that, but that's why we got all these counselors out
Why
here.
you can't drive at the age of 10? Why you can't drive at 13?
According to these fucking laws.
Why you can't drive
it's
at 14?
Yeah.
It's so that don't make no sense.
We gonna wait till you 14 to drive, my nigga, but we 18 or 17 to drive, my nigga, but all this other, that shit weird, bro. Serge said, bro, you made me spit on my chewing gum with that. You still got your blankie comment? Yeah, my nigga. Hey, that's funny, right? But
It's true.
in
It's
20
true.
years, bro, that's the end game. What
They want to go back
bro.
to child labor laws. They want to reverse that shit, nigga. You want to be 13 working in a factory, nigga? You can.
Bro, they used to do those beauty pageants with them little girls and put them all in makeup and
Oh,
shit
yeah,
like that.
I forgot about that
And
shit.
And
The
doctor
cutie
them
shit.
up, looked them like grown ass
Yeah,
women.
bro.
Documentary
Yeah,
shit.
That little
bro.
girl,
Forgot
that
about
little girl,
They
what,
wanna
she
see
ended
them
up killing
boobies
herself?
clap,
That
nigga.
little girl ended up killing herself for some shit like that or whatever, bro. Come on, man.
They want to see it clap, bro. They want to see these little kids look like, put the little model clothes on them and shit, bro. That's the society
It's
they
fucking
want, and
sick,
it
man.
starts
It's
here,
fucking
bro.
Sick, bro. It's sick. It's sick as fuck.
This is where it starts, bro.
And it's crazy that we gotta deal with this shit in the world. Like, we talk about the LGBTQ, all these other movements, all this other shit that's out there in the world. They bigger than fucking race. We talk about race. They're bigger than race.
Yeah.
They'll say, "Oh, you're race. I'm your race shaming me. You're not a race. It's a sex."
We live in a society where what you choose to put your genitals on or in means more than the color of your skin and your culture.
Facts. And your culture don't mean shit compared to what that sexual
That's the world we live in. All right, let's go to Discord and see what they have to say, bro. You know, there's should be some interesting topics there. Hopping into Discord right now, we gonna see what they talking about. We are here. What's good with it? Does anybody have anything to say about Neo and what was said tonight? What's happening?
I got a lot to say.
Let Evolve go first.
Evolve, go ahead.
Evolve's the dad. He goes first.
As part of the
Oh shit.
Nigga, Mike went out. Evolve, you trash.
Nah, his mic does that. You just gotta let him do it.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
All right, yeah.
As part of the community.
Oh goddamn, nigga, Mike went out again. Holy damn! What the freak is going on? Ain't this a bitch? Hey, hold on. I'm gonna come back in. I'm gonna come right back in. So Evolve is a member of the LGBTQ community, bro. Hey, he a real one, bro. And this is and he's a father.
A father, yes.
He's a father. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back in there. All right, Evolve, man, go ahead, speak on it, bro. Member of the LGBTQ.
How about now? Can you hear me now? Clear?
Yeah, it's not good.
Bro. Yeah, but when you start talking, you're gonna be gone. But go ahead.
Now you good.
For the LGBTQ community, I agree with Neo because he didn't really offend. He was honest. He didn't put nobody down. He was speaking his opinion, and I respect that. As simple as that. People just understand. People have opinions. Not everybody's going to agree with you, and just move along. Stop trying to make this agenda thing that it is gay or versus the straight. Just get along. People live their lives. Simple as that.
I agree with that.
Couldn't agree more.
Shout out to you on that, bro.
Couldn't agree more. Shout out to my dog Evolve. See, because this is a man who, above all that, he has, I would like to think, common sense that all humans should have. It's just reasoning. There wasn't offense there. Neo didn't say nothing offensive
at all.
No. He just said his belief.
Why'd you say cap?
Well, I agree with that part. I'm just saying cap over the reason, like, nigga, I think the people that wasn't a part of LGBTQ started all this shit first.
You can't identify who started it. You shouldn't even make a statement like that.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand.
Now I know in my mind, but I'm just thinking about like all the basically against the gay people, but go harder, them niggas. And them niggas know who they are.
Are you talking about homophobic groups?
Yeah.
So you believe that you believe this started with about kid legislation for laws and for all these people changing their genders as children came from actual homophobic people?
Yeah, man, them niggas trash.
How do homophobic people have anything to do with parents and children?
You said, hold on, it was like three people talking when you talking. You said
how do homophobic people have anything to do with what a parent decides to do with their kids in their home?
I don't think they should have anything to do with that. I think they should have anything to do with that.
But you're saying that they do. But you're saying that they do.
No, my main point, the reason what I'm saying that is because it all started from something. And the homophobic is what it starts from.
Started from
that.
What's the something that you think it started from?
I'm confused.
The homophobic hate. That's why they call homophobes.
The homophobic community created this narrative that we're talking about currently.
Yes. Thank you for landing me right there, Keon.
That's retarded.
That makes no fucking sense.
No. This nigga landed me.
Hey, Trixie, keep that shit in the bush. That's retarded.
It started.
Trixie, be careful. You said the R word, Trixie. You can get canceled for saying that. In this country, you can't say that. You get canceled for that.
It actually started way back from
cancel culture,
and
cancel culture funny.
People's customs and different culture. Certain customs don't believe in that, and they try to push it on others. Same with
religion. But y'all call me retarded though.
No, I did.
Understand why.
Trixie called you retarded. That's retarded.
Why?
That's what she
said.
No, she called you a retard.
Go ahead, Trixie.
Trixie getting canceled.
She didn't call me a retard.
Let Trixie go. Let Trixie go. Let Trixie go.
So I personally think myself that it started with the whole, what they're trying to call them maps now. Fine, I'm not going to call them that. Creepers, among other things, that have then pushed the whole, it hasn't come from us, it's the gay community, not to mention that they're trying to get paedophilia as a sexual orientation, because that's going to fly, isn't it? So it started from that community that have branched out and manipulated their way into the LGBTQ community, so that everyone who's straight blames them and doesn't actually focus on the predators that are practicing around their children.
Correct.
And the pedophile community will get into the LGBTQ with pansexuality.
They're already almost there. Remember, we already saw that. They're already
maybe Jody. You can't.
Hey,
you can't be saying that. Maybe.
That ain't no maybe.
It's coming.
Look. For you to say it's on its way there. Come on, bro. That's disrespecting their
They're
whole
about
shit,
to be
bro.
the LGBTQIAA P plus.
I will put money on it. It never gets there, nigga. It never will get there, nigga.
Just understand they got their own lobbyist group, Qui-Gon.
But they are
ever
fighting
get there.
for it.
Qui-Gon, they got their own group in Washington that defends pedophiles.
They are fighting for it, which is sickening.
It's probably like 10 people, bro.
They're fighting for it. No, it's been a thing for a while. Qui-Gon, you need to understand, it's been a thing for a while. You're just uneducated. You don't know shit.
No. Y'all not
raised in
educated.
Chicago,
Y'all not
my
educated,
nigga.
nigga.
You're raised in Chicago. You a light skinned nigga with dreads.
I ain't gonna do that this time. Hey, I ain't gonna do that this time, my nigga. Hey, look. Let me stick to the point. Nigga.
But you're not making
the LGBTQ is technically not fucking tag teaming with them that agree with that pedophilia shit.
Okay, not yet. That's what we're saying. I'm saying not yet. To be determined.
And I can say there are people that for some reason think that they should be part of it, and that's just sickening.
Hold on. Trixie, you call my point retarded. Listen, everything that you said was true.
But it's not going to come from homophobics. Homophobics are not going to allow and enforce laws that when their own child decides to be a different fucking sex, they can't say no, are they? Because that's just stupid.
Yeah, they just kick them out the house or
you're correct. I'm not going to disagree with anything you said, but
so ask yourself the dilemma, Qui-Gon. I don't think you quite understood what Trixie was saying. A homophobic father could lose custody of their daughter that they love. They might not like gay people, but they love their daughter. But if their daughter comes out and says, I want to be a boy, with this law, this homophobic man can lose his daughter, which he loves so much.
That's fucked up. And I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. That shit is trash. You should. I believe in freedom.
The question is, do homophobes deserve to lose custody of their children?
No.
Let me ask you this. All right. Now let's keep it a buck. Do racists deserve to lose custody of their children?
No.
What about the really racist ones from Kentucky?
Whoa.
Let me paint it for you. Let me talk about the real racist ones from Kentucky. Kentucky. The ones be like, oh, I hate me a nigga. I can't stand him. I want him all to die.
Them niggas.
Does that racist person, does that racist person deserve to have their lose custody of their children?
No.
I agree.
To be honest, no, they shouldn't. The reason why is because there's no hate towards the child. They may be raising the child.
No, that's beyond hate, nigga.
No, there's hate for black people.
Beyond hate.
Black people.
Qui-Gon, are they hating their child? Let me ask you this: are they hating their child?
It's beyond hate. It's something worse than hate. It's something worse than hate. That's worse than hate. That's why.
Answer the question. Is the parent hating their child for teaching them to
No, it's not hate because it's beyond hate.
Why should they lose their child? They love their child.
Hold on. Yes, my answer is yes. Yes.
So why should it be the state's
that is
problem?
hate.
So you're right. So no, it's not going to be my problem, and I'm not going to pay for a fucking child that you could fucking take care of. Nigga, no. You want that to be the state's problem? You want that to be my problem? No, nigga. Take care of your fucking responsibilities, nigga.
No. If I disagree,
but that's the result of.
I can't agree with that, Keon. I can't agree with that because some people do deserve to lose their fucking children. Parenting is special, nigga.
Children, if they harm their children, but if they're teaching them philosophies that you don't agree with, but the rest of the world probably no, nigga.
Yes.
No.
Hey. You're
no.
Hold on.
If I grew up in a household that don't eat bacon, but I went to a sleepover, but
you know what you're doing?
Bacon and I ate
Keon, you know what they doing?
Should I be faulted and should my parents get punished for that?
Keon, you know what they doing? Hey, you watch Eternals, my nigga. Hey, bro.
Hey, Qui-Gon,
The
I want to
humans
ask.
need to evolve, my nigga. Hey, what they
Evolve,
doing right
evolve,
there?
evolve.
Evolute.
That nigga said evolute. You Chicago trash school system nigga.
Man,
Hey,
You cup of
I'm
noodles
evoluting,
and
nigga.
Jolly
Hey,
Rancher
You're
eating
a
evolute.
garbage,
Scrabble, my
Qui-Gon.
nigga.
trash
Hey,
Chicago-based
I
food
created
stamp
a new
nigga.
word, nigga.
I told you
I'm,
it's
Evolute.
professional.
hey,
Evolute.
I'm tight, my nigga. I created a new
How do
word,
you not
evolute,
evolve
nigga.
that? How do you evolve that?
Hey,
Evolute.
you
Evolute.
watch the turn. Hold, let me land. Can y'all let me land?
We
Can
need
y'all
to
let me
evolute
land?
these niggas up out
How
here.
long?
God
Yeah,
damn.
evolute.
Nigga,
No. Hold
country
on.
of origin, Chicago, nigga.
God dang, Chicago takes another L.
Can I land though? Can I land? If I could give
Go
Chicago a
ahead, go
W.
ahead, go ahead,
All
go
right, for
ahead.
sure. So when I say evolute, I mean, bro, they have to reach their full potential in the Eternals, my nigga, for it to happen. The reason why I'm connecting that shit to the argument right now is because taking the kid from them will take them from that hatred that you're imbuing in them, and actually you're speeding it up. Nigga. You're speeding it up.
Okay, Qui-Gon. Hold on.
I
So
agree with that.
If
I agree
I
with that.
don't like the
yes,
way
no,
your parents raise you,
hey, man, you tight.
should you get
I agree
taken
with you
away?
on that one, bro.
What'd you say? Ebon?
If I don't like the way your parents had raised you, and I say you should be taken away, are you okay with that?
Yes.
Oh my
I
That's
don't
God.
like.
crazy.
Oh,
And this
That's
is
wow,
coming from
wild.
Oh
wow.
my
I'm
hold on.
done.
God.
Can I
I'm
make this
done.
deeper? Can I make this deeper? Can I
I'm
make this
Yes, you
done.
deeper?
can.
And this is coming from a kid that came from foster care.
Oh shit, shit about to get deep.
Hey,
That
hey.
doesn't make it
That
deeper.
don't
That
justify.
doesn't make it deeper.
That
That
doesn't
makes
change
it
That's
anything.
the
your
reason why
Doesn't
you
opinion.
change
You
believe
anything.
feel
that.
that way, yeah.
I understand
That
why you
doesn't
feel that
change
That's a
way.
personal antidote.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Shorter.
Bro.
But no. I think if I wasn't from foster care, I think I would still have this ideal.
That's it's easy to say.
The
Like a
answer's
lesbian who's never had cock before
Bro,
said,
bro, bro, bro,
"I would
bro.
still eat pussy. I would. I wouldn't love it." You know what I'm
It
saying?
is. You're right. You're right.
Hey,
You're right. You're right.
I
You're right.
don't like the way
Hey,
this parent is loving their
Hey,
child. Take that child away from them.
so
you know it's crazy, Jody, though? I was just talking to a girl the other day, my nigga. And she was
right.
talking about her parents and shit, my
Hey,
nigga. And how
at,
much she fucking went through, my
I
nigga.
need to let people know something because this is a slippery slope and that shit is
Okay.
icy. Like 3 a.m. on a Chicago road in February, icy
That
nigga. That's
shit
black
icy as
ice,
fuck,
nigga.
nigga. Hey, be
This shit
careful.
icy as
Be
shit.
careful, nigga.
So I want to show you guys something that 100% should be being pushed right now, but it's not gonna be pushed because they know we ain't standing for that shit as a group. And here's
Oh, yeah.
exactly what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and take a watch of this shit.
Dolezal. She is out at the NAACP and on
hear it? How
TV,
can I hear
of
it?
course. Appearing on NBC's Today Show, Dolezal, who is white by most definitions, says she considers herself black and takes issue with critics
Yeah.
comparing her look
I remember
to
her.
blackface.
I remember this shit too.
Are you an African American woman?
I identify as black.
You identify as black. Let me put a picture up of you in your early 20s, though. And when you see this picture, is this an African American woman? Or is that a Caucasian woman?
I'm not in my early 20s, but...
That's a little younger, I guess? Yeah.
I think I was 16 in that picture.
Is she a Caucasian woman or an African American woman?
I would say that visibly she would be identified as white by people who see her.
But at the time, were you identifying yourself as African American?
In that picture, during that time, no.
She is being grilled. That's like showing a trans after they transitioned and they're 40 and showing them when they were a teenager and they were still a boy in high school. Wait, are you a woman? A real woman? Yes, I'm a real woman.
But in this
This picture here of you when you were 13,
nigga, we
is
was in
that
gym
is
class
that a
together.
woman right there? No, people, you would cancel him. You would cancel that radio host on the money. How the freak is this different than what we're seeing with the sexes? Yeah. It's not. Yeah. It's not. But they know that black people ain't for that shit. Mm-hmm. They know that black people will come out of the freaking houses everywhere. Get that shit. And that's what happened to this. This is 8 years old. They canceled this woman. This woman got canceled for being a racial transsexual.
And it also speaks how far the NAACP fell. The fact that niggas didn't even know this bitch was even out there like that.
She's a racial transsexual in the flesh, and they put her on national TV to
promote, right?
demonize her, bro.
Facts.
But they won't do it to someone who's gender.
Nah.
Are you a woman? But what about this boy? This boy here. This doesn't look like a woman.
Put Bruce Jenner ass.
What would happen to this nigga right now if
You
he
would get
did that?
canceled. The whole company,
Exactly.
Not even just him,
But
the company would
but
get canceled.
but our trash, garbage, filthy society thinks that, oh well, you could say that you're a girl when you're really a boy.
Right.
Then you could say you're white and black and
facts.
Asian.
Facts.
Where does it stop?
Right.
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 Where does it stop? I identify as an Asian woman.
What's crazy is that the LGBTQ plus community has been around for so long. Now they at first they used to be in secret for so long, and now they have opportunity to put out there. It's out there now. Now, everything that's been secret and locked up, they can finally venture out. Now they can put more beliefs out there.
Look how they doing her.
Fascinating
That's the biggest thing
conversation.
right now.
I mean, this is mind-blowing.
I don't care
and,
about
of course,
their opinion. Go to the
provocative
black girl. How does
Stuff.
she feel?
Isn't it interesting,
she
Chris,
gonna
who's
lie.
giving me the hairy eyeball,
Of course,
to live
but
in
I
a
still need to
time
hear the
when
lie.
people are identifying themselves. I think of Bruce Jenner with transgendered issues, and now her with transracial issues, as she calls
that.
them.
I think they're very different.
I mean, but listen.
Oh, do you,
they,
freaking
they
coon?
identify themselves as different than as we see
Look at
them.
that. Look at that. Look at this fat coon right here.
She has to pretend.
Look at this fat mixed breed white black coon.
Speaking
You're
for
trash.
us. Speaking
Look
for
at
the
this.
black community.
Look at this Miss
I need
Piggy
y'all to understand
mixed
that.
breed, half white, half black, or Latino. What a freak she is. Coon up here, bro.
Speaking
who's
for us.
speaking for black people
Speaking for
and
you.
saying that's different. Bitch, no, it's not. It's the exact same goddamn thing.
She's speaking
That's
for
an
you, Jody.
interesting
This is
proposition.
the first time that we've heard her say that.
And this is what makes X-Files right when he say
Black
black
women
women,
ain't shit. Yeah, right.
black women are the ones who promote the LGBTQ movement
most.
and keep it alive.
That's X-Files said that.
Black women cap for that
They
shit.
don't hold each other accountable.
This is a black woman on the stage just completely shutting it down. When they asked, they set it up. Bruce Jenner and transsexual. This is crazy how they're with the transracial. They're different. Oh, they're different.
Because I don't know that.
This woman sat up here and is willing, this black woman, half black, half whatever, is willing to demonize the black race by saying, oh, that's different, for loving the LGBTQ. She's saying, no, it's different. When you're LGBTQ, that's how you feel. But when you're trying to be black, no, that ain't it. That ain't it. Because, you know, black women, there's one thing they hate more than men, and that's white women.
To be true. I'd like to know more about that. Because to a lot of people, it's as though she's just appropriating a lifestyle, a culture, an racial identity.
Hiding behind that
What the
shit.
freak do you think
You're
that
hiding.
they're doing when they dress up? I seen that nigga in GameStop, motherfucker.
That's a
It's ma'am.
straw man's argument, bro.
Ma'am, sir, don't call me sir.
Call me sir again.
That
Call
nigga
me
didn't
sir
take no
again.
jeans. That nigga he woke up one morning, I'm a woman now.
Right.
He put a wig and a dress on and said, you better call me woman. Going into the spa in the women's bathroom with his meat out around little kids, little girls.
Yeah, lady, that was
At
the problem.
We Spot. What's going on? It's the same exact thing. Y'all are society is so trash.
And the fact is, she's told a lot of lies about other things that we've heard
Oh,
about.
she's a liar. Oh, if you're transsexual, you're being truthful and you're being who you are. Transracial, she's a liar. What did we hear about her? That's different. I don't know. She's appropriating. She's faking. Do you see this hypocrisy? This is our society that we live in. This filth. Don't take some of it if you ain't gonna take all of it.
Right.
That's what you're doing. You're opening up the floodgates.
Yeah.
And y'all are all of us are about to drown
Yeah.
until this shit is over with, my nigga. Divine intervention is coming.
Was dealing with something very openly as a man that he didn't feel he wanted. He wanted to be different. He wanted to be something else. This is about.
That's Cuomo. He was canceled now.
Yeah.
That's the governor, the
governor's
brother of
brother.
New York, brother, who had a CNN show. He's
Subterfuge
with the
and
nipple-
hiding
nipple
and
piercings.
dancing around it by saying, well, it was the press accounts that said I was trans race, whatever that means,
I mean,
and then it
is
went black.
Or is it just
look at how they're talking about it. Look at how whatever the freak that is, but that energy for transsexual, that proves there's an agenda. This shit is pushed by
Protected.
politicians, by people in positions of powers, by big fat Saudi princes. Remember that nasty looking motherfucker at the end of Taken?
Yeah.
You saw how nasty that motherfucker looked? Nigga looked like Jafar's grandpa. That was a nasty looking Egyptian with the dark eyes and shit. He had makeup on. That was a sick, disgusting. You know his booty cheeks stink. You know he smell, his breath stinks, smell like garlic and shit. You know he's just a foul, degenerate, booty caca eating, nasty, filthy motherfucking monster, bro. Right. Did you see him at the end of the movie? Did you see all of the kind of other different looking younger people? Nah, they all got took to the nasty seal motherfucker at the end. That motherfucker, we can negotiate. That was a sick, nasty motherfucker, bro. That's what this is. That's disgusting, bro. Imagine that shit.
Society, man.
We're more accustomed to what Bruce has gone through than we've never seen anything
Clearly,
like
this is a young
before.
woman who is struggling with identity, and it does make me terribly sad that she is struggling with that, and I hope she finds some answers. A woman who is struggling with
We're more accustomed to what
A race, whatever that means. And then it went black.
Or is it just that we're more accustomed to what Bruce has gone through than we've never seen anything
Clearly,
like
this is a young
before.
woman who is struggling with identity, and it does make me terribly sad that she is struggling with that, and I hope she finds some answers.
Fascinating.
I hate that pisses me off so fucking much. That passing of the buck, that strong man's argument, not dealing with the issues, not identifying what the fuck the conversation was, and that's what I'm talking about, giving motherfuckers a pass. That shit, fuck you.
Bitch. She's everything that's wrong with society, bro. She's everything that's wrong with society.
Said it, and I hope she finds some
This
help.
black woman rather gatekeep LGBTQ than let a white woman get black culture.
Yeah.
When it's all because I said that hate, the top of the list for black women is white women, nigga.
Facts.
You know, they don't like men already, you know what I'm saying? But hey, the white girl, that's enemy number one, my nigga.
Straight up.
She like, oh, heck no, bitch, you can't be black. Oh, F that shit. She did that shit
There's
with
a
freaking
line.
panache and shit. Okay, for sure. Yeah. So a lot of facts been thrown out here. Hopefully we didn't really miss y'all with the message. This is really what it is. If you want to be pans, trans, whatever, we understand, and that's cool. Yeah. Be that.
What you are.
And
Be what you
if you
are.
can't figure it out, I can't
But
fucking
when
help
you're
you.
stopping other people from raising their kids, and
That's
you
the
going
problem.
into the home and raising and trying to take children away and cancel people for having their opinion, what do we do when the freaking laws collide and contradict? They shouldn't, right? Constitution's supposed to be ironclad, even with the amendments. Free speech, not hate speech. There was no hate that came from Neo or here.
Right.
Just facts.
Facts.
Free speech, not hate speech. Free speech. Even this Miss Piggy bitch, she didn't throw hate speech out there. It was her free speech to say, or it was bullshit what she said.
Yeah, facts.
But it wasn't hate. But we know inside, we believe that she has that hate, but she didn't let it out because she's on national TV.
She don't want to get canceled.
That's what's going down, bro. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, me too. I don't give a freak. Hey, I keep it a buck. I love all people. And it's my love for all people where I can give all people this work. That's the true meaning of equality. We can keep it a buck with everybody. And if you're soft and all that and you feel triggered by this guy on the internet or from these facts, I would encourage you to get off of the internet because it's not the place for people who have mental illness.
Kick rocks.
It's not a place for people with mental illness. That's where a lot of this shit is starting. Y'all need Bellevue. Y'all don't need Love and Hip Hop. Y'all don't need TikTok and social media. Y'all don't need that. Y'all need to get off of that. Thank you guys so very much for watching.